Oh, it's working. All right. And I'm going live every day, Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. And just giving some COVID-19 updates. And of course, there's some encouragement and hope that I feel like we need in the midst of all this chaos. Hold on one sec here, guys. Troubleshooting. So what I'm trying to do here, guys, is I'm trying to just connect with people, connect with church members, of course, but connect with all of you. And hopefully we can try to get on the same page about a lot of things. I'm trying to get this thing going. I think YouTube is against me, all right? So I need to make this work here. YouTube is against digital pastor, all right? So, and now I have to reshare the new link. Again, for those of you guys who are watching, I'm doing this Monday through Friday, and I'm trying to connect with people. I'm trying to offer encouragement and hope. And again, please utilize this time, you guys, for us to also help each other. Maybe you guys know of a market or maybe somewhere that just restocked on milk and things like that. This is a time where we need to be helping each other out. And I think that I totally believe that we're only going to defeat this together. And so let's not be selfish here. This is not a time to be selfish. This is a time to be. My Instagram just died. Look at that. Something is happening here. I don't know what's going on, but all my social media is kicking me out. So let me try this again here. I'm here on YouTube. I'm over here on Facebook. For those of you guys don't know, I have a Facebook channel. It's www.youtube.com/PJSCenter. And go ahead and check that channel out. I have some creative content on there. I got like this minute movie and some pour over coffee shows and a video podcast on Asian American leadership and church and things like that. But just to give an update here, yesterday the Senate finally voted on a stimulus package. Now, there's still a lot of unknown about the stimulus package. Basically, when is this actually going to get processed and to be actually pumped to the people of America? The stimulus package is the government trying to help people who are in need because they're losing their jobs and they can't make money. And so what I know as of right now, and please correct me if I'm wrong, correct me if this is not accurate. Again, it's really blurry, but the stimulus package right now will give, I think it's $800 or $1,000 for singles, people who are single. That means that you are not registered as a married couple. And then if you are married, they will give you $2,400. They give you that as a married couple. And then if you have kids, you get $500 per child. What's up, David? I see you, man. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy, bro. And so it's really blurry because we have no idea when these checks are going to come through. And then I also read that the IRS and the government can only produce about 10 million checks a month. And so you guys all know the population of America is well beyond that. And so they were saying that it could take up to like 4-5 months even to get checks out to certain people. And so don't expect checks right away. It's going to take a while. But the stimulus package was voted on, and it's a little bit blurry, but that's what should be coming somewhere down the pipeline. $2,400 for married couples, $500 per child that you have. And then, of course, if you're a single adult, I think it's like $1,000, something like that. When exactly are these checks going to come? I don't know. Hopefully, if you guys can update me here, I'm on Instagram here, YouTube over here, Facebook here. Go ahead and chime in and let me know if you have some better details. But there is a stimulus package that is coming. I know there's a lot of questions about that. Who's qualified, who's not? I don't really know the answers to that. And so let's all help each other out and do research. For those of you who are losing your jobs, you're kind of scared about what's going to happen in the future. I really hope that this example is being followed by all property owners and even apartment complexes. I'm reading a lot of articles of property owners who are telling the businesses that are leasing out the spots in the building that the property owners own. They're telling them like, hey, don't worry about rent, just pay your employees. I love reading about that. I love hearing about that, but I really hope that property owners will follow that example. I really hope apartment complexes will also follow that example, that they know that, look, people just don't have the money right now, so let's kind of put a hold on rent and let's not evict anyone. What's up, Taylor? I see you, man. I hope you're healthy. I hope your kid and your wife are healthy. We need to follow this example. I've been saying this every day, and I'm going to say it again. The only way we're going to defeat this is by defeating it together. We must rally together and help each other out. And listen, this virus doesn't care if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're black, if you're white, if you're Asian, if you're Hispanic. It doesn't care what school you went to. It doesn't even care if you went to school. It doesn't care what degree you have or you don't have. This virus is coming after everyone equally. Therefore, let us rally together equally, regardless of your ethnic background, religious background. The only way we're going to defeat this is by defeating it together. I'm not saying that we begin just agreeing with everyone's personal beliefs and religious beliefs. What I am saying, though, for the sake of generosity, for the sake of loving your neighbor, something that I believe in, for the sake of kindness, showing acts of kindness, which means generosity, that goes beyond ethnic boundaries, religious boundaries, personal beliefs. Read Luke chapter 10, the parable of the Good Samaritan. That parable teaches you and I, whether you're a Christian or not, but the moral, the meaning of that parable is love and loving one another goes beyond ethnic boundaries, cultural boundaries, even religious boundaries. You just love your neighbor as you love yourself. And so this is what needs to happen. And if you're a Christian, please teach this to your churches. Share this with your churches. Share this with your small groups. This is not a time for us to go into isolation and just look out for our own backs. This is a time where we must help each other out. If you guys have some personal stories, please share that. I would love to share that with the rest of the group. But I have people helping me out right now. Right now, I have the fever. My kids have the fever. We have no idea what it is. It could be the cold. It could be the flu. But that's kind of the worry and the struggle right now, right? We don't have enough testing kits. They're not going to test me. They're not going to test my kids because we don't have breathing problems, and I hope we don't get breathing problems. But I have no idea. Do I have the COVID-19 or not? Who knows? And we are in the state of unknown. But I have some of my friends who showed such loving kindness to me. I had one friend yesterday, shout out to Michael Kyungta Kim. He texted me and said, hey, I heard that you needed like some Tylenol for your kids. And he said, I'm at Target right now. I see it. Do you want me to buy this for you? And he dropped off some Tylenol for my kids. I'm so thankful for that generous, loving act of kindness. Thank you so much, Michael Kyungta Kim. I appreciate that love from him. But this is just a small example of what we all need to be doing. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and his 1-year-old has the fever too. His 1-year-old has a fever of like 102. And they actually went to the doctor, and the doctor tested their 1-year-old, and the 1-year-old tested negative for influenza B, tested negative for all these things, but they couldn't test the 1-year-old for COVID-19 for the same exact reason. There's not enough testing kits. And the doctor just told my friend, your baby probably has it. That's what the doctor told him. I mean, could you imagine what that's like as a parent to hear that from the doctor? Your 1-year-old baby probably has COVID-19, so just go quarantine yourself. That is just such awful news to hear, and of course, that's unhelpful because we don't know exactly if they have it or not. But even my friend and I were talking last night, and we were sharing how this is a time where we got to rally together. And so I was telling them, don't go out, but work with the friends around you so that you don't have to go shopping 3 or 4 days a week. Maybe you guys all take turns and go shopping once a week, but you go shopping for everyone. So your friend goes shopping today and they text you like, hey, what do you need? And of course, your friend can't buy out all of Costco, but your friend could just get you going for the next couple of days, whether it's some fruit or vegetables or some milk. And then 2 days later, another friend is out. And they text that same group, hey, what do you guys need? I'm out. And then you could text that person. And then maybe it's your turn a couple of days later. So this is just an easy example, a small example of what I mean by we must work together. We must rally together. And if you're watching this and you're a Christian, this is the only way we're going to defeat this. Let us rally together and help each other out and defeat this together. If you're watching and you know me, even if you don't know me, I would really appreciate your prayers. I have the fever. I have a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old that both have the fever right now. I have no idea what it is. Is it the common cold? Is it the flu? Who knows? And I would appreciate your prayers. Please pray for me. Pray for my kids. And I don't know if any of you guys are reading the stories of those who have COVID-19 or who have recovered from COVID-19, but all the stories are the same. They are very, very consistent. And the consistent theme and symptoms that you will find in these COVID-19 patients who are writing articles and they're posting about their experience is that their flu-like symptoms were always up and down. And they were up and down for about 2 to 3 weeks. And again, the stories are consistent. They would feel great. They thought that they defeated it. They were like, okay, I guess it was the common flu. And they would go out, they will feel fine. And then the very next day, it would just come back with a vengeance. They would have night sweats or they can't get out of bed. And so for anyone here who has the fever, who have kids who have the fever, please monitor yourself or your kids for at least 2 to 3 weeks, because just because the flu disappears, it doesn't mean everything is all good if by chance that you might have the virus. Because again, do research, read up on all the people who are writing about their experiences with the virus. Their flu-like symptoms went up and they went down like as if they were completely healed, but it would go right back up again for about 2 to 3 weeks. And so this COVID-19 virus is a very weird virus. It's alive. It's like the virus is organic. It's like working with you and changing as you are changing. And so what's up, Steven? I see you. We got to do that interview, man. Okay, so let's connect today. All right, me, you, and Mark. Let's do it. All right. And so again, if any of you are sick, if any of you know people who are sick, please share that with them, that you must monitor yourself for about 2 to 3 weeks. Even if your fever disappears, continue to check your temperature, continue to check symptoms. And of course, please, if you have kids, check the breathing of your kids. I'm listening to the breathing of my kids every day because they both have the fever. And so I hope that helps you guys. Again, for those of you who are hopping on, stimulus package, I think has passed. There's a lot of questions, but the stimulus package is supposed to give about $1,000 for singles, $2,400 for married couples, and then $500 per child. The government, what's up, Vanessa? Thanks for watching. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. take care of your child and your husband, take care of yourself. But the government said that they only pump out about 10 million checks a month, which means, it could be months before any of us see any of these checks. A lot of questions. Keep on following it, you guys. Keep on following it on the news. If you guys have more details about the stimulus package, whether you're on Instagram here, YouTube, Facebook here, please type that in. Let's share, okay? Let's share information. I want to encourage us with the same theme that the only way we're going to defeat this is by rallying together. And so for those who are watching and you're from the church and you're a follower of Christ, you're a disciple, you're a believer in Jesus, I hope your churches are rallying together, helping each other out, whether it's doing some grocery shopping rotations, whether it's just calling each other up and encouraging each other with prayer. At my church, I'm a pastor. I oversee small groups in my church. So small groups are key right now. For those of you who are watching, you must get your churches to be teaching and training your members to be meeting in small groups, not physically, but like this, through social media, or through Zoom. Zoom is a video conferencing platform, or Google Hangouts, or freeconferencecall.com, sorry, or Skype. Use any one of these platforms. Zoom is probably one of the best, okay? If you guys don't know how to set that up, I have a YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/PJS Center. Go to my channel. I have a video tutorial on how to set up video conferencing, how to install it, how to set it up. I go through the limitations of each one. I go through 4 major platforms. Go check that out and use that link and share it with your churches, because maybe some of your churches have a lot of gray hair, okay? That means you got some seasoned people there that don't have any idea what a webcam is. Share that link, but please encourage your churches. What's up, Spencer? I see you. I hope you're healthy. Encourage your churches. Small groups are so essential right now. You need to be meeting in a small group, because most likely most of your churches are not meeting physically on the weekend service. Mostly everyone's doing online services. And by the way, those churches that are meeting physically right now, they have some sort of hoopla going on, like the virus can't hurt us. Please stop. Can you guys please stop? That is foolish. That is unwise. I have no idea why you're doing that, okay? Please stop. The only way we're going to help the healthcare system is by staying in our homes to try to slow down the spread of this virus. So most of us are watching the service online, okay? But because we can't physically be together, small groups are key and essential. If you guys have questions about that, if you have questions on how to set that up with your churches, please connect with me. We'll hop on a Zoom call. I'll teach you how to do it. I'll help you, okay? This is a time where we got to be helping each other out. So again, the encouragement and hope for all of us here is that if we're not together on this, it's going to get really bad for all of us. If we're not going to help each other out and do some grocery shopping rotations, being generous and sharing whatever it is you have, toilet paper or milk or water or canned soup. Hi, Yuna, I see you. It's going to get even harder for everyone. And I want to let everyone know right now, we are in the calm before the storm. If you guys think this is bad right now, I'm not trying to discourage you. I'm trying to help us get prepared mentally, spiritually, and strategically for our churches. I'm trying to get us prepared for the future, because right now, it's the calm before the storm. It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. You guys think right now it's bad. It's going to get worse. We have more and more people getting infected every day. Hospital beds are running out. The healthcare system is so in the red and just running out of supplies. It's going to get worse. Therefore, how do we prepare for what's coming ahead? It's not buy out all the toilet paper. I have no idea why that happened, okay? No idea why toilet paper is somehow the solution to this virus, okay? So how do we prepare? It's by right now, get used to the new norm. This is the new norm, everyone. This is the new norm. And train your churches with this new norm. Video conferencing, video chats, social media. A lot of Gen Xers or boomers who hate social media, they blame social media for everything. Guess what? This is saving us right now, okay? This is the only way we can actually connect. And so if you guys need help, if you guys need training with social media or need help setting up video conferencing with small groups and with your churches, please connect with me. Let's hop on a Zoom call. Go to my YouTube channel. It's PJS Center. Check that YouTube channel out. I have a video tutorial, a very basic video tutorial on how to set up video conferencing and install it on your computers. And use that link, share that link around so that your churches can get used to doing this. Because you guys, without this, people are going to be isolated. They're going to get depressed. They're going to get lonely. We don't have to be lonely right now. The church is here. The church is stepping up, and we must continue to be the church even in the times of isolation and stay at home mandates, whatever it is that's going on. Let's meet together through video conferencing, through video chats. And it is essential and key for us to do this. What's up, Young? I see you. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. Let us continue to meet together in small groups. Let us continue to call each other up and hear everyone's voices. And again, the only way we're going to defeat this is by defeating it together. Rally together. Get together with your small group. To get together with other friends in your city or around your neighborhood. Not physically, okay? What I mean is get together through a text and get a grocery shopping rotation going. Shop for each other so that you don't have to go out 3 or 4 to 5 times by yourself. Do a rotation so that you guys are dropping off food for each other. Let people know if you're in need, if you need some medicine or milk or water. Just to let you guys know, anyone who's watching and you're in Southern California, I'm a pastor at Saddleback Church. Our church, we are in the front lines. Our church, and we're not the only church, by the way, okay? I'm not saying we're the only church, but I just want to let you guys know Saddleback Church has this thing called food pantry. So if you guys know, even if you're not from California, if you guys know friends or family who are in Southern California and they're in need of groceries and supplies, look up saddlebackchurch.com, okay? There is a link. I'm trying to find the specific link, but if you guys go to saddlebackchurch.com, let me give you guys the specific link here. If you guys look up food pantry, okay? It's a saddleback.com, okay? saddleback.com/connect/ministry/food-pantry. I know that was a lot. saddleback.com/connect/ministry/food-pantry. You guys can see when and where our food pantries are open, and it's a drive-up pantry. Our church, our staff, and our volunteers, people who are serving in these ministries, are handing out grocery bags of food and supplies to people, and we're praying for people. And people are coming to know Christ. And so please go to that website if you guys are in need. Let other people know. What's up, Michelle? I see you. Hope you're safe. Hope you're healthy. And if you guys are able to donate, please donate. We have food pantries at different campuses. And obviously, a lot of people are coming. And so the more supplies, the better. If you guys could donate to our food pantry, that would be helpful. And so, again, if you guys know people who are in need, my church, Saddleback Church, we have something called a food pantry that's open at various times during the week at certain campuses. Look up the times of when people can come. It's drive up. People are handing out, our church are handing out bags of groceries and supplies to people who are in need. We're praying for people. Let people know. And here's an idea for your church. If your church is able to do that, please do that. You guys, this is a time where the church needs to step up and the church needs to come on the front line. And this is not uncommon. This is very common. The church is always coming to the front line during times of need. And so if your church has the budget, the supplies, and the manpower to be able to do something similar like this, where people are coming to your church, driving up, you're just handing them a bag of groceries and supplies, pray for them. This is a great way for your church to be a light to your city, a great way for your church to evangelize because you're praying for them, you're sharing the gospel with them. And of course, just think about it. When this all dies down, we're able to open up our churches again. Think about those people. They're going to say, man, I'm going to go visit that church. That's the church that helped me during this time of need. And so I hope your churches can do that. That's just one small idea. If your church can do that with budget and with help. But that's an example of what my church is doing. But I want to ask you guys, please be generous. Please be sharing. And please call people, call church members, call people in your small group. Ask them how they're doing. Don't assume everyone's okay. And for those of you who are watching, please pray for me. Pray for my kids. I have the fever right now. My kids have the fever. We have no idea what it is. Obviously, we can't get tested because there's not enough testing kits. And so I hope it's just the cold. I hope it's the flu. I hope it'll pass. Albert, I see you. I hope you're safe. I hope you're healthy. But if you guys can pray for me, pray for my kids, I would appreciate it. It's been like a week that my kids have still had the fever, and I'm on day 4 right now, and we're monitoring it. We're monitoring their breathing, and it's just hard because we're in a state of unknown right now. We have no idea what it could be. That's why it's really tough, and there's not enough testing kits. And I don't even know if I want to go into a hospital right now, right? I'm like just so worried that I could catch it with all these sick people in a hospital. So so many questions, so many unknown just areas. So all I could do is do Psalm chapter 143, verse 10. I trust in you, God. You are my God. I put my trust in you. Teach me your ways, O Lord. Tell me what to do. But if you guys can pray for me as well, I would greatly appreciate it. What's up, Tony? I see you, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your encouragement there. I hope you're safe. Hope you're healthy. And I would love your prayers. Again, you guys, the only way we're going to get through this is together. We are better together. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what ethnicity you are. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, if you're a college graduate, if you're not. This is a time where we must rally together and help each other out. And so my church is doing that. It's an example of that. We have something called the food pantry. We're giving out free groceries. But wherever you are, especially if you're a Christian, please, may you rally your churches together and support one another. Grocery shopping rotations, calling everyone up, seeing if they're in need. And if you're not in a small group, get into a small group. Small groups are key and essential right now. And I hope you guys will provide hope and encouragement to your churches through that idea by rallying together. And so you guys, I'm going to be here Monday through Friday, 12 p.m., offering just COVID-19 updates. The stimulus package has been voted on. I'll share more about that tomorrow as I learn more about it today. And of course, offering encouragement and hope. I am a pastor, but now I'm a digital pastor. I'm offering encouragement and hope to anyone who's watching. And let us fight this together, guys. That's how we're going to do it. And we need to help each other out. Let's be generous. Let's be kind. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. Please connect with me Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Go to my YouTube channel, www.youtube.com/PJS Center. I have some creative content on there, some fun stuff, some pullover coffee shows and a movie that I'm working on and some other video podcasts. So connect with me there. And Tony says, we're helping deliver groceries to folks here. Tony, you're the man. Thank you so much. I love hearing that. I love that, Tony. Thank you so much for your act of kindness, for your love. Thank you so much for your generosity. I love how you're doing that. Please continue to do that. Get more people to help out. Thank you so much, Tony. I love you, brother. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I hope everyone's okay. Keep on praying for me, please, and for my kids. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to tune out here with my Instagram. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Tune you guys out. And thanks for watching.